So we are driving home from the Tri-Cities, which is like an hour from our house, and we are cruising for a bruising here. Had to come get the little one some shoes after the shoes situation.
A little one.
The little one, yeah.
The little one. Oh no, someone's
Oh,
leftovers.
I left. Bummer, dude. Crab legs.
Bummer, dude.
Whoa. Why are we listening to
Because
ourselves?
I'm watching your live so I can see the chat.
That's a good idea, Claire.
That's what
Hello.
Lauren was doing.
Okay.
Should we
I like
turn
it.
the volume off though?
Well, yeah.
No, I unconnected my
Yeah,
Oh,
she did.
okay.
Okay. Anyway, all right. Hey, so we're driving. We had to come get some shoes for a teeny one, and so
tiny teeny list.
little. My cousin Brian has Down syndrome, and so he comes up with crazy little nicknames. And so Claire is like itty, so she was like
Tiny one.
tiny one.
Ellie was little one.
And Ellie, my oldest, was little one. So we have little nicknames. But Claire's mic'd up in the back seat. She's monitoring the comments so I don't kill us, because that is responsible driving. And I do have a hands-free device going right now, so I can drive, look good in the sunshine, and it's the golden hour, and we can just cruise. We're just rolling it down. So we're currently driving through Kennewick, Washington, and if you're unfamiliar with that, you probably should be, because whatever, it's just out in the desert. But for you history buffs out here, we're near Richland, Washington, and Richland, Washington is near Hanford, Washington, and Hanford is where they got a bunch of the material for the atomic bombs back in WW2. Anyway, so some cool history here. We got a lot of like the Richland. Oh, you know what? It's saying that our Bluetooth's off. I wonder if it makes the mics not work. Let's give that a shot. No, that's not a deal. Anyway, Richland was built as essentially like a bomb-proof town in case there was a nuclear disaster. So
Also, fun fact: their mascot at the high school is the Bombers.
that is the truth. Yeah, the Richland
Is that
High
why?
School's mascot is the Bombers, which is pretty cool. And then they have there's a brewery out there called the Bombing Range, and then they took like hops from like beer hops, and then they made it look like a bomb, which is actually really cool. So anyway, that's the part of the world that we're in. And then just a little bit to the south of us is the town of Umatilla, Oregon. And what you might find to be interesting in Umatilla, Oregon, is that at the Umatilla Army Chemical Depot used to be there, and that's where they stored all the real nasty stuff. They had all the mustard gas and nerve agent and, all that real dirty, nasty stuff, which we supposedly got rid of and destroyed, but I don't know. You can still drive by there and you can see all the bunkers and everything where they used to keep all that garbage. So we got nuclear bombs and chemical agents, and then we live in a town that is downwind of there, and so a lot of times some locals will call us downwinders, and then sometimes they talk about downwind syndrome because people convinced that cancer and whatever. I'm not sure if there's truth to it or not. I have my own crazy thought. A lot of people, lots and lots of people that I know from Walla Walla that are born and raised regulars. This one right here, lactose intolerant, have like some stomach, things or sensitivities, whatever. A lot of locals end up with that. I don't know. I could eat a whole damn meal of dairy and be totally fine, but that's just me. So anyhow, Umatilla Oregon is the chemical depot, and Richland is the bombing in Hanford. Well, Richland, Hanford, out that way.
Questions to
So,
ask
fun
about
fact: there is a
American Airlines,
massive,
okay? What do you mean?
absolutely massive herd of elk that frequent the Hanford nuclear site, or the Hanford wildlife area. And it's the last place that you would think to find elk because it is a flat, desolate, miserable wasteland out there. But there's a very robust herd of elk that live out there, and they are massive. There are massive bulls that live there. So that's kind of a cool thing. You can go up and fish on what's called the Hanford Reach. And then you and so then you would be out there fishing on the Hanford Reach or whatever, and there'd be elk coming down just to get a drink of water and stuff. It's crazy. So, am I wearing lipstick? That's a great question, and it does look like that. You know, sometimes I just feel like being pretty. Okay, it's 2026.
He's
Don't
not
judge me.
wearing
Keep
any
your laws
lipstick.
off my body.
It's the sun
okay?
and his
No, not at
lips
all.
are
The
chapped.
sun is just hitting my big, beautiful lips.
And it's just the sun.
They're actually really dry right now.
What did I tell
Hey
you?
guys, get ready with me in the morning. Here we're gonna use some premium
the Statue Beauty,
cocoa oil formula
the
lip
Statue
balm.
Beauty lip stain.
Oh, Stephanie said you can't forget about the Yakima Training Center.
That's true. Yakima Training Center, great big.
Corey could tell you stories for days about TC.
Yeah, spent a lot of time on YTC actually. Yakima Training Center is a big Army training area right smack in the middle of the state. Pretty cool. When I lived in Ellensburg, actually back when Justin lived in Ellensburg too, when they'd be blowing stuff up, we'd be sitting in the house and it would like shake the cupboard. You could hear the plates and stuff rattle, which was cool. So when I was a kid, I always listened to that. I'm like, man, someday I want to be out there blowing stuff up. And then later in life, I was out there blowing stuff up, and I was like, this sucks ass. I wish I wasn't here because it's miserably hot or miserably cold. But, you know, that's I'm not real sure what fabric the military uses to make their uniforms, but it's absolutely wonderful at doing exactly the opposite of what's happening with the weather. So cold, if it's cold out, well, I guess it matches the weather, I should say. If it's cold outside, you're going to be miserably cold, and if it's warm outside, you're going to be miserably hot. That's just the way that it is. I don't know. Lowest bidder, right? Cheapest guy.
Ricardo says hi.
Ricardo, what up, dude?
Amanda.
Hi, Amanda.
Hello.
Heather's saying hi, too. So,
Hi, guys.
Fam, I don't even know if we've ever done the introduction, man. We should probably do that. First of all, thanks for watching. 21 people on here already. Thanks for having an interest in the nothingness that is our regular average day here. Got my wife Heather here with us. My ride or die, OG here. 21 years of being awesome together. And then I got my little daughter Claire in the back, just my youngest. She's pretty cool. So we're returning home from a trip to buy some shoes for her. So
Guys, let me tell you the shoes I got. I got the Hoka Clifton 11s. They're white. That's it.
why don't you pull them out? You can show them. You're on the camera. Why not?
Yeah, let me show. Oh, and we also got, let me show you this. We got protein powder so that I can drink it after workout. It's the, what is that, Rise?
Yeah.
It's the Rise blueberry muffin flavor one.
Yeah. If you're a protein powder fan, I'm going to tell you right now, the Rise protein powder flavors are out of this freaking
They
world.
have blueberry muffin and they have, what is it? Peanut butter cup?
Yeah.
Peanut butter cup. That was the one I was drinking. But you guys, I'm gonna tell you a life hack. Switch up the flavors, okay? Because if you drink one flavor for too long, it'll get disgusting. We didn't have any other flavors, and so I was just drinking the peanut butter cup one like every day almost after workout, and then it got so disgusting because I just drank it so much that I would not be able to finish it. Anyways, let me show you my shoes.
Also, we're gonna try to keep up with the comments, but I'm trying to read them and I get car sick.
That's what happened to me
And
too.
as does Claire, so we're gonna do our best, and we don't want Corey to run us off the road. So.
Yeah, I'm not keeping up with the comments. I'm
Okay,
I'm
Dad,
driving
can
the
you
car.
move your head, please?
So, oh yeah. Let's do
Okay, guys, this is what my shoes look like.
it.
This is
Ooh.
Claire's dream right
This
Ooh.
is
Check out my haul.
now. Check out my haul.
This is the shoes. They're like an off-white color. They're really comfortable. I definitely recommend these. They feel like I'm floating when I walk. And yeah. Also, guys, I'm going shopping soon to buy new clothes.
Dude, are we just doing products? In the car product reviews, ready go. Rotten candy. Okay, so these are like, we got them at Dick's Sporting Goods. They boast 58% less sugar, no artificial colors, and vegetable fiber to help whatever. Anyways, these damn things, dude, if you're a candy
Thank
fiend,
you, Texas Nana.
go buy those. They're stupid expensive for what they are, but I'm not even gonna lie to
Those
you.
are good. Those are my favorite ones we've ever got.
They're so good, and check it out, dude. It's like a little ring covered in Nerds candy.
Can I have one, Dad?
Yeah, throw down, dude. They're so good. They are so good. Uh-oh. So
Oh,
it's like 110 calories for the whole bag too. You can eat all of them.
Claire was not in Paris. Ellie was.
Yes. Claire was actually at the lake with us when we were doing Sustramen and fishing and all the things. So excuse me. Let's turn the self-drive on this thing because nobody wants to die today. So today was a wild day. After running a fireworks stand for the last 5 days, we had to wake up this morning and we had to go in. Also, if you guys watched our fireworks show last night, first of all, thanks for watching it. But second of all, it was so cool. It was so good. You don't know it. I shouldn't even tell you. It sucks. As cool as it was, if you go back and rewatch it and you're like, damn, that was a good show. We had a ton of stuff that actually didn't go off from our auto igniters. My brother set it up and a bunch of stuff didn't go. And so that big lag at the end, and then we had a kind of an encore moment. I was just lighting 3 things that didn't go off, and then this morning picking up, there were still some other ones. So it would have been even cooler than what you saw. It was freaking epic, but next year we've got a whole different slew of ideas, and it's gonna be ridiculous, ridiculous.
They're slimy.
They get slimy if you just keep them in your mouth.
Why would you do that? Why didn't you
Because
just,
I like to just like.
It's gross.
yeah, no, that's
Oh,
weird.
This is the last one.
Just eat them.
Oh,
Eat it.
no, there's more. No, that's okay.
Go ahead.
2 more.
Anyway,
Save
so
them for Ellie.
we had to kind of suck. We have to take all the things you guys saw. So you watched us for the last couple days just slinging fireworks. You said the family back and forth. But everything that you guys saw on those shelves, anything that didn't sell, we had to find all of the cardboard boxes that we'd already broken down, rebuild them, and then box all of that stuff back up and put it into the container. And then our distributor had to come and pick up the container today. So that was what we did this morning. And then we had to go out to the farm where we did the fireworks and pick everything up, which was substantial. I was going to film it, but it was like 94 degrees, and I'm tired, and I was like, I'm just going to get this done. So unfortunately, you didn't get to see me out there just being a friggin' sweaty mess and pissed off, but it is what it is. So it was so fun. It was a great fireworks show. We had so much fun to do it. My brother went above and beyond,
As he does.
you know, as he does. Like that's it. You know, you only know one way to do things, and that's to go big. So currently driving over the Columbia and the Snake River, right where they converge. If you pulled it up on a map right now, you could see where the Snake River and the Columbia River meet. and the Snake River turns into the Columbia on its way out to the ocean. We just drove over that confluence right now. So kind of a neat little thing. So probably give you some weird little history lessons as we're driving, because I'm a dork and I like that kind of stuff. Pretty fun.
Are any
for
of
me.
these people local to us?
Sometimes every now and again somebody will pop on from Washington or whatever. Like yesterday, I think during the fireworks show, somebody was from Ocean Shores. There's a gal named Brenda who's from McCall.
Is Brenda our
So Brenda, no,
Oh,
not
a
Brenda
different-
the mod.
a different Brenda?
Yes,
Okay, where's Amanda from?
I don't know. This
Oh.
guy in this Jeep is not sure what he wants to do. Figure it out, guy. Yeah, but we sold a tremendous amount of our products. We can't really sell all of them because we just kept getting restocked. But we sold out of things and got more and got more. So by design, we never ran out of fireworks. But had we never been restocked, yeah, we would have. So
Central Iowa.
Brenda Little is from
Is from where?
McCall.
McCall?
Yeah,
Oh,
she's from heaven. She lives in heaven.
okay. Yeah.
She's a lucky lady. She said she lived like 40 years or something on the freaking lake. They had fireworks show on Payette last night,
Oh,
and they got to
wow.
watch. I know, dude. Stoked, freaking cool, man. I'd be about that. Napa Valley Wine, California. Rivals.
Athena, wow.
Athena, Oregon,
Yeah, Stephanie currently lives in Northern California.
but grew up in
She grew
Athena.
up in Athena. That's
What up,
wild.
homie,
Amanda's
dude?
from Missouri,
That's crazy.
Illinois, Texas. Wow, this is really cool, you guys.
Athena is
Michigan.
man.
No, we're from everywhere.
I go to the grocery store in Athena because they got a liquor store in there, and I'm on like I like to collect bourbon, so I got a good bourbon collection. Whenever they get a good bottle in, they'll call me and I can go down there and buy it. So, and I coached softball forever, and I used to have a few girls on my team that were from Athena, and so very familiar with that.
Connecticut. Wow.
Yeah, we got people from like on some of these lives. We got folks from the UK.
Oh, born in Spokane.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oklahoma.
Florida. Oh yeah, hello from Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
I remember that one.
Sunshine State. What did I see? Hold on. I just looked.
Guys, let me bring you over
Oregon, Illinois. Somebody, Missouri. Oh, that's what we were talking about. Napa Valley. So if you're looking for a destination vacation and you're like, boy, I'd love to go somewhere that I never thought I should go to, or I never would have thought to go to, and you like wine, Walla Walla, Washington is I would say a rising star, but I think we're past that. I'm pretty sure we're just kind of like an it place. We are a wine destination. If you like the purple juice, then that's the place to go. It's not for me, but
That's the only thing to really do if you
I like
come here.
beer. Wine's not for me.
We
It's
like beer.
if wine tastes
You
the way
like
that
wine
it looks,
and beer and
I'd
onions.
have a problem.
Little California.
Or
that's right.
baseball. We have a
Little
Yeah.
Napa
Sweets
Valley.
baseball team in this
Little Napa Valley. Yeah, double tap the screen, like this feed, follow the page,
Subscribe.
like and subscribe. We're just gonna do this. I told Justin I was gonna give it a month. I'm gonna roll for a month. I'm gonna put an actual pretty like college effort into this. It's tough because I'm not necessarily a private person, but on the same hand, I don't really go out of my way to show everything that I'm doing in the world, and so it's my greatest fear, if I'm honest, I'm gonna come right out and say it. My greatest fear is that someone that I work with or that I know is gonna stumble upon this, and then they're just going to give me endless amounts of shit about it, and I'm gonna have to be like, okay, listen, dude, here's what happened was my buddy told me to do it.
What
So,
happened is I'm making money and you're not.
so I mean, and it's not even about that. We're just having fun. It's cool. It's been fun. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have any regrets about any of it.
Honestly, we're pretty chaotic too, so there's
We're kooky, man. You never
several
know.
opportunities to share in the chaos.
Yeah. Right now we're driving past what is called the McNary Wildlife Refuge. Pretty cool spot in the winter time. This place loads up. We're in the Pacific Flyway for the waterfowl migration in the Columbia Basin here. So this place will load up with like hundreds of thousands of birds. There'll be times in the evening when you're flying or you're driving through here and the sky is black with ducks and geese. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's very cool. Cruising through right now, up to a place. So the Snake has met now with the Columbia River, and the Columbia River is on its way out now to the ocean, and so we're jamming down through here. And like, you know, millions of years ago, when Glacial Lake Missoula, which essentially was like the entire state of Montana, turned into a giant lake, all pent up by a great big ice dam. And that ice dam would break, bust open, and essentially Montana's worth of water would have to find a way to the ocean because it's on the western side of the Continental Divide, so it pushed out, and all that water would sweep across northern Idaho and then come through Spokane, Washington, down and push through the Palouse and on down through our way, and carved much of the area that we live in now. So there's some cool stuff around here, like we've got these great big granite boulders that are just out in the middle of fields. For no reason, it doesn't make any sense. Those are glacial erratics, so those big boulders came from Montana. They were stuck in chunks of ice, and as that ice melted, those boulders would fall out and sink to the bottom, and now they just are out in the middle of fields out here, which is pretty random and cool. But here at the Wallula Gap is what it's called. The Wallula Gap, there's a big passage, and all that water and all that ice would come down through here, and it would hit that gap, and then it would get stuck, and it would bunch up, and it'd dam up again, and when it dammed up again, it would create this great big lake. They called that Lewis Lake, and Lewis Lake used to run and go as far as Walla Walla all the way through Yakima, and a significant part of southeastern Washington would end up being a gigantic lake as well. And again, a great way for those glacial erratics to find their way out and drop those granite boulders all over the place down here. But what it did was it created massive sedimentary layers that are super awesome for farming, and that's why we have such a great farming community for whether it's wine or wheat, dryland wheat farming. We have the steepest non-terraced wheat land in the world. So some really cool stuff about this part of the area. But yeah, I wish actually here I can kind of probably pop this off, and I don't know. We're driving by what's called, this is Boise Cascade as well. It used to be called, now it's PCA, but this is a paper mill. But as soon as we get up past this paper mill, can you see the feed that I'm showing?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So tell me if it looks stupid.
No, it's a little crooked, but you can see it.
All right. So we've been having some forest fires. Everything looks all burnt because it is.
Stephanie, hold on real fast. Stephanie, the highway is mostly finished. There's the very last phase that they're supposed to be working on that cuts from like Touchy to Burbank. That's the last phase, and I don't know if they've started that or not.
No.
I think that there was like
They're still doing, I think they're acquiring land still. I don't know.
That's the last part, but I mean, it's pretty much cut the drive from Walla Walla to Pasco down. We can get there in like solid 45 minutes.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. So you see this gap right there on the river. That is what I was talking about. So this is where the ice would bunch up, and then from here it's straight out all the way, splits Washington and Oregon. That's the border, and all the way out to the Pacific Ocean, and to the Columbia River Bar, which is one of the most dangerous pieces of water for ships in the world. Actually, there's been a tremendous amount of shipwrecks out there. They're working on doing a documentary about it again right now. Actually, it's a pretty famous little, well, for mariners anyways, it's a very, very well-known body of water because it's very deadly, and a lot of people have sunk their boats. But anyway, man, I don't know, it's kind of cool. Why do I know this stuff? If you ask that, curious about it, it's because I'm a dork. But when I was in college, I took a geology class because it was interesting to me, and that's where I sort of learned a lot about this stuff. And then I'm also that guy that stops and reads the signs when I have time.
We like road trips.
We love road trips, and I love to read the silly signs and stuff, so it makes my kids.
There's amazing fishing in the Columbia River, Ricardo.
Yeah, fantastic. So it's We have salmon that come up the river to spawn. We have there's great sturgeon fishing, bass fishing, crappie, perch. There's giant catfish, walleye. We have carp fishing. We bow fish for carp, actually. So out here you can see this right. Yeah, show that out. So that's actually a really good spot to go out and bow fish for carp, which is pretty freaking fun. You go out at night on a boat with great big lights, and the carp are out there and shoot them with the bow.
We've got a good story for you too coming right here.
So which one's that?
Where you sunk our
Oh,
daughter.
yeah.
Well, again, hold on real fast.
All right.
Amanda, we ran to Tri-Cities, which is about an hour away. We had to get Claire some new shoes. She has weight training in the morning, and she's been using Ellie's shoes while Ellie was out of the country, and Ellie's back now, so Claire needs her own shoes. So we're on our way home from that.
Take note of that river right there. We just went by. Story time. Corey story time. Okay, here we go. Here's the deal. That's the Walla Walla River. So the Walla Walla River dumps into the Columbia River, and on its way out. So
Oh, when Dad's done with his story, you can have your.
I'll give it to you, Claire. Anyway,
You're good.
okay, so I love to duck hunt. I love waterfowl hunting. I always have, and I've taken my kids with me. And so back in 2019, actually it's just 28. I was taking my oldest Ellie on a hunting trip with me, and for no good reason, I just decided. We left, and I don't know why. I always keep my dogs in a crate in the back of my truck. I always do.
I can't. I'm getting really nauseous.
And for whatever reason, that day I just chose not to put my dogs in. Chose not to do it. And I threw them in the back seat of the truck, and off we went. When we got here, it was like 4 o'clock in the morning. It was like 20 degrees outside. Really good duck hunting conditions. We were set to have a really good day. My daughter and I, we were the first ones to the boat launch. I was really excited about it. It meant we were gonna have our choice of place to hunt. Everything was shaping up to be a really great morning for us. And yeah, they dig the fire out, Stephanie. So anyhow, get everything ready, open the back door, let the dog. I normally let my dogs just run around the boat launch, but there really wasn't anybody. And I backed the boat down the boat ramp, and the boat came off the trailer, and I had tied it off to like a branch. And then I pulled the truck up and pulled it up the boat launch and put it in park and got out to go down and deal with the boat. And Ellie was, oh man, was she in like?
She's 10.
Yeah, like 5th grade. She was sitting in the truck sleeping. And so I got down by the boat, and then I just hear this big pop. And I was like, what the hell was that? And I turned, a truck just jamming past me down the freaking boat ramp and hits the water. And I was like, oh my God. So I run down to the water, and I get to the truck, and I open the door and get inside of the truck, put it in gear and try to go. But by then the truck is floating, and it's in the river, and it's like going, down the river. I get Ellie woke up, and I was like, hey, you got to get out. You got to get out. And she tries to get out. She can't get out. She's like, Daddy, I can't get out. I'm like, and by now, like, she says this, and by now there's water. It's in my lap. Like, the water's in my lap. So I reach over, and I grab Ellie, and I pull her out, and it's pitch black dark, 20 degrees. We're in the river. And I just said, baby, you're going to have to swim. And I just pushed her out into the blackness, and then by the time it took me to reach across, grab her, tell her that, and then push her out across over me and get her out of the truck, as soon as I had got her loose and I made sure she was over and around the door, the water was about right here on me, and I was up against the top of the roof, and so I'm about here. So I had enough time to just dip myself out and get out, and I actually was holding the roof of my truck, pushing it down away from me as it sunk into the water. And then I had another problem, which was I was in the middle of the river wearing chest waders with my daughter in the middle of the river, and all I could think was like, I just got to get her to shore. So I'm swimming for everything I got with my hand on her back, just pushing her to shore. It's too deep for me to touch, and I was like, all that matters is I get her to shore, and I'm pushing. And what I didn't know is some kids had shown up to launch their boat behind us, and so when they were there, they heard this big loud pop, and that pop had pushed, it had pushed my truck out, or when it came down the boat launch. So they ran down, and then I see this kid, and he's like, hey, and I'm like, I was just like, get my daughter. So he runs out into the water and grabs my kid. And at that point, it was like, it's all that really mattered, actually, I mean, like, obviously I'm not trying to just give up or whatever. I still got to try and get myself in, but he got Ellie in. So whatever happens after that's whatever. But I finally got my feet underneath me, and I got out, and I get up on the boat launch, and now it's like, okay, what actually just happened? And my truck is way underwater, but the headlights are still on, oddly enough, and I can see that the headlights are on, which is strange, but okay, holy crap, that just happened. So now I'm like, hey, can I put my daughter in your guys' truck? She's soaking wet, it's freezing cold. And so I get her into the truck, and then I go out there, and I'm standing there trying to figure out what the hell I'm gonna do. And I'm just too, like, I got so much adrenaline, man. I wasn't ready to sit down or do anything. So I'm trying to figure out like what to do. I called my insurance company. They were flipping useless. I'm actually still waiting for them to call me back. They never have. I dropped those shitbags. So I ended up being like, all right, well, I know what needs to happen. So I called a local tow company and said, hey, send me a guy. And then I got on Facebook and found a local diver and called him. And why he answered his phone at this point now, it's about 4:30 in the morning, and why he answered, I'll never know, but he did. So he answers the phone, and he ends up meeting out there. He shows up the same time the tow truck driver does. And I'm a scuba diver. I just didn't have any air tanks, and so I knew it was something I couldn't do. So this guy ended up diving down and hooking the winch cable up to my pickup, and they pull my pickup out of the water. And I called Heather by then, and so Heather shows up to drive us home, and my truck gets towed. And anyway, pretty freaking scary situation, pretty weird deal. Why it happened, I don't know. It was weird when they totaled my truck out, and so I was like, hey, are you guys gonna like tear into it, try and figure out like why that happened? And they're like, nah. I'm like, you don't care? I would have thought that like Toyota or somebody would want to know why this rig just popped out of park. I don't know, it's whatever, doesn't much matter. What I learned is you put your emergency brake on every time, and and I knew that. You get complacent. You do something a million times, you get complacent. What sucks is I've made fun of people. I've seen this happen. I've seen it happen plenty of times where people they lose their rig, it goes down the boat launch and sinks, and I've seen it, and I'm always like, what a ass. Who the hell does that? How could you possibly do that? Well, I am now part of the club. I count myself among the not blessed when it comes to that. So anyways, my dogs. So yeah, that's a good point. So I mentioned the thing about my dogs because here's the thing. I always put my dogs in a crate. Always. I always do that.
Did you say you were going duck hunting?
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
This was for no reason. And for like maybe one of 2 or 3 times ever did I not have my dogs in a crate. So when I got to the boat launch, I also did another thing that I never do, which is I opened the door and let them run around. So when all of this happened, my dogs were not in the truck. They were fine. They were just on the bank. Like, they swam out in the water. They thought we were gonna go out and have fun, freaking dummies. And yeah, they lived. I mean, had they been in a crate, my dogs would have drowned. There's nothing I could have done to save them. There's absolutely nothing I could have done. It was just, I mean, I don't know. You can buy every material item in your life again. I can buy a new truck, a new gun, all that stuff's replaceable, but my dogs and my daughter are not. And so, I escaped that situation with the things that are the most important in the world, and that's just the lives of myself, my kid, my dogs. Everything else was whatever. It doesn't even matter.
On a happier note, Claire wants to ask everybody some questions.
And yeah, anyways, that was a crazy story, but Mom reminded me of it while we were driving over the deal there. So now Claire would love to join
Lighten
in.
the mood, if you will.
Get it, Chloe? Lighten the mood.
That was a really sad story.
It was.
That really just brought everything down. But to lighten the mood, guys. You guys better answer me, because I remember at the fireworks stand I asked you questions and nobody answered me. And then that was just really sad. But
Dang, you're getting
You're getting
sassy.
sassy, sister.
well,
Sassy in your old age, Claire.
Ask nicely. Use your manners.
okay, guys, I have a very, very important question. What is your favorite season? And what is your favorite holiday? I'll go first. My favorite season is, okay, well, here's the thing. What was that for? My favorite season is summer, but my comfort season is fall, because I was born in fall. My birthday's in fall. Like, fall is just my happy. It's like where I'm happiest, I feel like. But I love summer, and I love, summer and fall are my favorites.
She is the boss. She is tiny. She's the baby.
Who said
but
that?
She bosses everyone around.
Who said that?
Ricardo. He knows what's up. He knows you're the boss.
Yes, Ricardo.
She is sassy.
She says you're too easy on him, Claire.
I know. Fall and Thanksgiving. Oh, that's good. I love eating all the food on Thanksgiving. Except for I don't even eat the food. I just eat mashed potatoes.
True.
Whose favorite holiday is Thanksgiving?
Sarah.
Sarah, will you explain to me what makes Thanksgiving?
We're back. I think we're back.
Margina,
Sorry about
I hope
that.
I said that correctly. Said
I'll plug it in a
fall,
minute
and
when we
her
have-
favorite holiday is Christmas.
I think we got a little bit more time.
Stephanie said Halloween. Amanda Halloween. Summer. Spring into summer.
Spring.
Sorry. Christine, spring and Easter. Ricardo, Christmas and Thanksgiving.
Yeah. All right. I'm back. Good. Thank God. That was ridiculous. I'm sorry about that. One weird spot. Hey, so
Okay, good. I'm very happy.
sometimes we have people from Canada on here following us. Sorry for your loss today. Go Mariners. Sorry about your Blue Jays.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Guys, Amanda said that we're cutting in and out.
I know the service right here is kind of spotty sometimes. We should be good now until we get home.
What's odd is that I have about the best service as far as the phone tells me that I could, but
Winter.
on the same hand,
in
with four
That
bars
seems
and
cold.
5G, it also said reconnecting. So we're doing the best we can, man.
Mom.
Um,
Chris said that they don't like winter because it's cold in Iowa and they have a lot of wind there.
Oh, it's windy, yeah.
okay,
Brenda said spring and any holiday with family.
nice, good choice,
I
solid.
like that answer.
Claire,
What?
answer for me. What is my favorite season and what's my favorite holiday? Ready, go. How well do you know your dad? Car quiz.
I know my dad, but not this one. Well, I'm kind of cooked on this. I actually have no idea.
I'm kind of cooked on this.
I'm just.
What?
I feel like your favorite.
I think my dad. No, my dad. I think. Well, he likes ice fishing, and that's in the winter. So that I don't know if that's like his favorite.
I know, because it's hard. Because also, like,
Because also hunting is in what, spring, summer,
fall.
fall, shoot. So yeah, and I have no idea his favorite holiday.
Are you being real?
His favorite holiday is 4th of July.
My favorite holiday
Or
is
Christmas.
4th of July.
That's yeah. I
4th of July.
Forgot about that one.
Yeah. 4th of July is Christmas in July.
Yeah.
It's McLaughlin family Christmas. And winter is my favorite time of year. I love the winter. For so many reasons. Like one of the greatest parts about winter is, especially when it snows, everyone has a beautiful yard. Everything's better homes and garden in the snow. If your yard is jank as shit and you don't mow it and it just looks awful the rest of the time, you get a good snow, dude, you get 1,000 beer cans in your yard. It'll snow right over the top of them and everything looks beautiful. The world is beautiful. Everything is quiet. Snow is awesome. That's
Amanda said she loves spring because she knows summer is next, and loves Halloween because she loves giving all the kids candy.
Oh, you know what?
Halloween's my favorite
Do
holiday.
you know?
We do love giving out candies.
Do you snow ski?
I snowboard.
We don't snow ski. My dad and my mom used to snowboard, and they stopped for whatever reason. And I want to go snowboarding so freaking bad, but my dad was gonna take me this winter, but there wasn't that much snow for the saddest reason. I don't know. And so I never got to go learn how, but I really still want to.
Maybe this year we'll get more snow.
I hope we get more snow this year. The last winter sucked.
Brenda loves the snow if she doesn't have to get out in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too, actually.
I don't particularly enjoy, shoveling snow and all that, but also it's fine.
Yes, Spout Springs is opening. Yes, we are so freaking excited about that. It's at the top of Tollgate where we used to take the sleds and the little mini snowboard thing.
Oh, yes.
We've cut our family Christmas tree up near Spout Springs for many years.
Yeah.
Spring into summer when the winter's gone.
Yeah, man.
Hoping they'll bring back night skiing or night,
Yeah.
the night runs that they would do.
The night skiing would be cool.
Yeah.
That would be great.
What other questions should I ask them?
Listen, man, you just got to roll it out. We're down to 10 folks. We go up, we go down.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
That's okay. We appreciate you guys, though. You solid 10 that have been on here the whole time.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys.
Absolutely. I think it's freaking cool as shit, man. Whatever. Like I said, we're giving her a month. We're going to go hard. We're going to do it the best we can. We are in the fishbowl zone here. Right here, the highway changes to 60 miles an hour for no reason other than the fact that the governor wants his, I guess. And the Washington State Patrol, they sit just on the other side of this corner and they freaking hammer
I
people.
don't know my next question. I need to think of one.
Liza or Lisa, I don't know. Liza asked favorite sport. That's a good one.
My favorite sport is definitely volleyball. I've been playing that for almost 4 years, guys. Can you believe it? Since 6th grade.
Her whole life.
Stop laughing at me. But I used to play so many other sports. I used to play softball for a really long time and basketball, but I only played that for 2 years. And I used to do soccer. I did dance. I did almost every sport you could think of. I did gymnastics also. I did so many. My mom really, really likes basketball because her dad is a basketball coach for college, and my mom used to play basketball, and she's really sad that me and my sister didn't stay playing basketball. But yeah, I think she also likes baseball too. She likes watching baseball.
Yeah.
And my dad really likes baseball and football. He hates soccer with a fiery passion.
I do not like soccer. Soccer is the freaking great game of discipline. Soccer is the freaking oatmeal raisin cookie of the sports world.
Now.
It's like you reach for it thinking you're getting something great like chocolate chip, and then you just take a bite of disappointment. That's all soccer is. It's just 90 minutes of disappointment. Watching
Dad,
people, they run this way, and then if they play soccer, then I guess good for you for being in shape. But that's all good things I got to say about it. You run this way, you run that way, you run this way, you run that way. someone gets within a 10-foot radius of you and you fall down holding your knee like, I'm so hurt. And then, just when you think the hemorrhaging is going to stop and it's going to be done, the referees get together and they're like, hey, that didn't suck enough. Let's add 13 more minutes to the clock. We got to keep going with it.
Chris wants to know what sports you play now, Claire.
It's not for me.
I only play volleyball. I was gonna play tennis, but I decided not to because I've never played before and I just didn't want to really do that.
Yeah.
And
She chickened out.
I kind of did a little bit, but I love volleyball. It takes up all my time, so I don't really have time for anything else. Like, I literally do it basically all year. I have summer volleyball practices at currently for that school from 10 to 11:30, and then I have the summer feeds right into school. Like, there's no stop before school season because the tryouts are part of summer, and then we start practices like as soon as we get
Asked if you'll
started.
do
Hold on, Dad, please.
They asked if you're going to do club volleyball.
What?
Club volleyball, Claire. Do you do club?
Do you do club?
I did do club, but like I did a travel club, and then it's really expensive, so then I stopped. And then in the summer,
It's not really that expensive.
it's really not.
The
but
club that we had here was not fantastic.
no, the club wasn't that good. And so I did a new club this year, which is not really a club, like a travel club or whatever. It's more of it's like a practice type club thing at Whitman College here. And so I did that in the winter. So I have a tiny break from school season, which is in the fall, and then I do club in the winter, and then I have a tiny break for spring, and it starts back in the summer.
I coach soccer. Let me see this.
Yeah, Ricardo said you'd make a great soccer coach. Funny story.
Funny story is I actually did coach soccer because I coach softball. I coached softball for a very long time. And I coached soccer because Claire wanted to play it and they needed a coach, and I'm like, I can coach. I know I can do that. I don't know anything about soccer, but you'll do things for your kids. So I suffered through that, and it was rough, but we did it. And the day that she didn't want to play soccer anymore was fantastic for me. But had she still be doing it, I would still go. Like, I'm definitely not the dad who's not going to go do it.
We had a lot of fun. Indoor soccer.
Indoor soccer was fun.
Really a fun time.
It's not for me. My sport, my favorite sport that I played, my favorite sport to watch, all the way around,
Baseball.
is baseball. Baseball, and Ricardo, any kind of baseball. Anyway, so
no.
I do love baseball though.
Okay.
All right, you guys are back in.
No, you're fine. Stephanie just asked if she does daily doubles.
I do not do any daily doubles. I have a workout class that's like it's an all workout class, so there's a bunch of volleyball girls in there, but then there's also soccer and all the other sports in that class, and that's from 7 to 8, and then I have a tiny break, and then I have volleyball. So like that's all I do. But
Yeah, she's a kind of, I'm gonna be honest with you. This girl's waking up in the middle of summer. She's waking up at like 6 o'clock in the morning every day.
not by choice.
It is by choice.
It
by
wasn't.
choice.
No, my mom forced me to do a workout class so that I can be strong for volleyball, which is fine because and especially the all girls class, workout class, it's better because we work more on speed and our like jumping, which I really need to learn because I can't jump very high, especially as a right side hitter. That's all I do basically when I get set. So I really need to learn how to jump, so that's why I'm doing that. Last year I did a workout class which was of boys and girls, and they only did conditioning and stuff for the boys because they were like football and baseball boys, and it was terrible because they did nothing to help me, and when they were immature and made stupid jokes or comments or did something stupid, then we would do extra conditioning as punishment for them, and it was stupid. So
I've got a question for Dad.
Okay. Justin and I played baseball on the same baseball team, but we didn't play baseball. Nope. Sorry to disappoint you. No Eiffel Towers. No space docking. None of the good stuff there. Yeah.
Huh?
So
Wait, what?
sorry to disappoint.
What?
Don't make.
That wasn't actually that wasn't
it's
an actual question.
It's cryptic on purpose. Let's not just let it go, dude. Don't get weird.
guys, we just got into our town,
We just
into our
rolled into
Walla Walla.
Walla Walla. Yeah. No, I know. None of that. Here's the thing. I told you that Justin and I dated sisters, so we had, baseball adjacent, I guess. But yeah. And I don't think so. No, I don't think so, Amanda.
I'm fixing to.
She's fixing to. We'll clue her in here. So, yeah. I mean.
Oh, don't want help.
Yeah, if I'm lucky. Anyway. Well, we just rolled into town, so you guys just took a trip with us. We started in the parking lot of Texas Roadhouse in Kennewick, Washington.
By the Columbia Center
And then we
Mall.
drove into our town. And so that is
Nobody knows where
51 minutes, 52 minutes worth of a travel time. You guys came with us from kind of the big city into our little community. That's a trip we have to do relatively often when we need,
Costco.
big ticket items, or if we go to Costco,
Or real shopping.
or whatever.
Or shoes.
Hey, we are coming up in the world. We're getting a Winco.
Margina said you need a shirt that says "Don't make it weird."
Don't make it weird.
Don't make it weird. I do need a Don't Make It Weird shirt. So.
It's only
Unfortunately,
weird if
Corey's
you
the-
make it weird.
It's only weird if it doesn't work. Unfortunately, Corey's the king of making shit weird.
I don't make shit weird.
He makes
I make shit
everything weird. He makes everything weird.
There's like one of our 5 homeless guys that we have. He was just pushing a cart full of goodies
There's a
down
whole
the.
community.
Yeah, we're getting a Five Below and a Bath and Body Works.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
5 Below of all
It's
the
going-
things.
It's going right next to Famous Footwear. They're
Yeah.
building it. They have the trenches built. They're digging in the trenches.
Really?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And they're putting a Bath and or a bed
A
bath. What?
Bath and Body,
Bath and
Works,
Body
right
Works.
next to Old Navy.
Yeah.
I just who do you got to give a back rub to get a freaking Outback Steakhouse or something?
Ew.
By the way, okay, thumbs up,
Texas
down.
Roadhouse, not
Texas
Outback.
Roadhouse or Outback Steakhouse?
That's
What's your
not a
vote?
thumbs up or down. That's a
Yeah, preference, poll, whatever the hell.
No, yeah. Let's do a thumbs up for Texas Roadhouse and a heart for Outback.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah.
wait. No, the heart needs to be the better one, so it needs to be
No, it
Texas
doesn't matter.
Roadhouse. For the weird Heather.
Yeah, that's actually the problem. We all keep coming back for the weird. That's what's kept me buckled in for
Texas
23 years.
Roadhouse.
That's
Yes,
right.
Sarah. Yes. Oh my gosh, they're all giving thumbs up.
Here, take it.
Man, everyone's gonna start
So
unfollowing
good.
me. I'm over here being like, I hate soccer and Texas Roadhouse sucks. And then they'd be
Texas Roadhouse is
No.
Amanda put both.
Like, okay, all right. So here's the okay. Now I'm gonna change it just a little bit.
Amanda couldn't
If I
choose.
took away the butter rolls with the cinnamon butter, if I took away the rolls and the cinnamon butter from Texas Roadhouse, if those
Thank you,
didn't exist,
Brenda.
are you still ride or die with Texas Roadhouse? That's the question. Because for me, I don't know what the heck, dark wheat bread thing that they got at Outback and the freaking spicy ranch on the salad, that I would literally
Wait,
cover
let's
my
go
body
to
in that
Texas
stuff and just have a
Roadhouse.
great time.
I
I love that
love
ranch
it.
dressing. I'd take a bath in it. I would.
The bread
I'd
at
do dirty
Outback isn't
things.
even that good though.
The bread is good. You dip it in the ranch. Get it together.
I
And the
know.
steak
I've,
is good.
I've had
Every
it.
time
It's
we
just
go-
not that good.
Every single time we go to
Thanks,
Texas
Brenda.
Roadhouse,
Yes, thank you, Brenda.
they overcook our steak.
That's just yours, Dad.
Except for
was
today, they got
undercooked.
mine right, but then they burnt Heather's, and it's rough. I refuse
Red
to send a steak
Robin?
back too. I won't do it.
Oh my
Yum.
gosh, Stephanie said Red Robin.
I do love Red
Oh,
Robin.
yeah.
I mean,
Red
dude,
Robin's good.
Whiskey River Chicken Wrap at Red Robin is like.
We haven't been there in a long time. Actually.
I would love to have a Red Robin here. I would go there.
Ooh, Olive Garden. I love the bread at Olive Garden.
Corey loves Olive Garden.
No.
I actually don't really like Red
I do like the
Robin
salad and
that much, I'm
breadsticks, and I like the what is
I'm
it?
sorry,
Zuppa
Stephanie.
Toscante or
Toscana.
Zuppa Toscana, whatever that soup. That stuff's really good.
Heather, we can only imagine how much fun the ride has been with Corey, hoping to hear the stories.
Man, one of these days we're just gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start the live, put it in front of Mama, and I'm gonna just have nothing to do with it, and she's gonna unload.
Chris one time had their salmon and it was good.
Salmon from where?
From Texas Roadhouse.
Ooh.
Interesting.
What I think.
Never have.
I think, well, I'm just kind of assuming. He said Texas Roadhouse, which is what he preferred, so I'm just, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, here we are.
I don't like salad, guys, so I'm not a good judge of which place has better salad.
I'll tell you, Outback has a better salad. Absolutely.
Well, somebody said
without a
Olive
doubt.
Garden. Ricardo said Olive Garden
no.
has the best salad.
Olive Garden does have really freaking good salad.
It's the thing is
It's
I
just
like
so
some
different.
Olive Garden
chicken
salad is its own
fettuccine.
category. Like it's its own thing. It's so good. Yeah, we're
I
gonna
go to
roll this thing until we
Fazoli's
hit the
just to
60
get the-
and then we'll be done. But,
What is Fazoli?
my Ring doorbell's telling me that I'm home. I love it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I love Brenda. Mad freaking high five to Brenda. You're just always in there, coming in clutch. Appreciate the crap out of you. I don't even know how to necessarily do it. So Fazoli, chicken fettuccine.
Oh, I
mean,
need to unbuckle.
dang, Ricardo, are you like just like a basic white girl, dude? Like, I want me some Olive Garden, some chicken fettuccine, and
Put
some
it right
salad.
here so I can see.
My
Yeah,
phone?
no, yeah, the
Yeah,
phone.
let's move it.
Thanks, babe.
Yeah.
I
I'm
love
gonna
that.
move and sit.
Okay, so yes, Brenda is awesome.
Ouch.
Okay.
Ouch.
I went.
Yeah, you know the thing is, we
Can you
did
turn the air
live
off, No, off.
because we were just driving and we're like rather than zone out, let's do it. So, do I ever check my Facebook messages? I do.
I'll tell you what he doesn't check. He doesn't ever check Instagram.
You're right. I need to be better about all of them. I'm gonna be on. The last 5 days have been
See, but that's the thing.
firework.
If
That's
you
all
don't
I've done.
if you don't respond to the video he sends you on TikTok within 2 seconds, he's gonna get mad at you about it. But he doesn't ever respond to anything you send him.
So I didn't think I was raising a liar, but I guess I am.
I am not a liar.
I will
I'm a truther.
Brenda, I will double check. I'm assuming you're talking about my CF McLaughlin page, and I haven't been on that because
Ricardo and his shorts.
more than anything else, I've just been tucking this phone up in the corner of a fireworks stand the last few days, or in my garage. So, yeah. Anyhow, my phone is at 5%, I think, and so yes, they are.
Aren't
Yes, they are,
those
Stephanie.
They are wonderful, guys. I'm wonderful.
Okay, great. I will actually. Justin sent me as well. I'm gonna send you an actual text, Brenda, and then we can communicate through that.
If
So
I donate, Brenda always gives me a time.
if I do it, it's funny.
Truer in the house, yes.
So
Exactly.
Truthers.
yeah, truth.
I'm gonna make like a restaurant. I'm gonna make a restaurant called Truthers.
And when we come back, we're gonna talk about the flat Earth. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways.
Oh my.
Maybe I'll make a casino.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how much money I'd probably make?
All right, guys. I'm gonna kick off here because my phone's gonna die, and we gotta go in and unload some stuff and get ready for the rest of the day. We got all of us work and everything starting again tomorrow. It's been a crazy 5 days of firework
Slinging.
madness.
But I'm
So,
gonna get lots
thank you
of
guys
money.
so much. And earmuffs, Claire. Actually, you know what? It's all in how you
Earmuffs?
it's all in how you take it. Remember this: the more hair you lose, the more head you get.
Brenda was already on that.
I know, she knows.
Brenda?
She knows. Brenda
Brenda's
knows,
an OG.
dude. Yeah, Brenda knows what's up. All right, see you guys.
Good night, you guys.
Mom,
Yeah,
get in here.
And never mind. We'll reinstitute top of the hour twerk the next time we're back. Thank you guys so much. Have a great night.
Bye, guys.
Bye.